welcome. Thank you all for coming out tonight and sharing this special occasion with Heather and Michael. For those of you who haven't met me yet, don't know who we are, I'm Keith. This is my lovely wife, Karen.
Oh, yeah!
We hope to have the opportunity to meet each and every one of you tonight at some point. Wow. Is this a magnificent couple or what?
That's right.
Each and every one of you are here tonight because you share in some way a special bond with Michael and Heather. I emphasize bond because it's such a strong word when it comes to friendships, relationships, and marriage. When I sat down, it seems like a couple of hours ago, to write what I was going to say to Michael and Heather, I ran across something I thought really summed up what the successful bond of marriage is. Guys, if you look around, you're going to see many examples of what it takes to have a successful bond of marriage. For instance, Mom and I, 26 years. Heather, Grand Jan, Uncle Tommy, 34 years. Michael, your mom and dad, Guy and Penny, 41 years. Pete Marge and his grandparents, 57 years. Think about it. If you have an opportunity, just ask any one of them what one word would describe what a successful bond of marriage is. And I'll bet you'll hear some of these words. Heather, Michael, marriage is a commitment. It doesn't bother with feelings, circumstances, or moods, but on the love and the loyalty that two people have for each other and the vows you took today on your wedding day. It's hard work. It's chores, disagreements, and misunderstandings. And sometimes, guys, when you might not like each other too much, but if you work together through it, it's the greatest blessing in the world. It's a relationship where two people must learn from each other's mistakes, accept their faults, and have challenges that will make them better. It's patience, forgiveness. It's being open, honest, thoughtful, and kind. It means talking things out, making changes. It's a union between two people who must listen, compromise, and respect. It's an agreement that a multitude of decisions must be made together. Listening, compromising, and respecting go a long way towards keeping peace and harmony. And lastly, marriage is strong. Okay? It's two people who bring out the very best in each other and who know that they are wonderful as individuals, but together they are even better. When Michael called us a year ago and said, Mr. Smith, I'd like to talk to you about something, and I'd like to do it with Heather not around. We were actually on our way out of town. We were going to be gone for a couple of days. So we looked at each other and we said, well, Michael wants to talk to us about. We knew what it was. And to be honest with you, I had a feeling of sadness and happiness at the same time. Sadness because it was my daughter. It was our little girl. sure if I wanted to give her up yet. But happiness because we knew what Michael wanted to talk to us about. There was nothing else. We were happy that he was going to ask Heather for me for her hand in marriage. It took me back to a time when Heather was a little girl, which wasn't too long ago. She came in one day and she said, "I never want to get married." I said, "Why, sweetheart? What's the matter?" She says, "I don't like boys. They're mean, they're ugly, and I just don't like them." What I wanted to say to her was, "That's my girl." But what I said to her was, "Sweetheart, it's just one of many phases you're going through, and besides, all boys aren't bad. Look at me." She said, "Well, okay, if I do get married, and when I do get married, I hope it's someone just like you, Daddy." So, Heather, I see a lot of me in Michael. The way he looks at you, the way he smiles, the way his arms are always around you. You're truly the center of his world. And I want you to know, Mom and I are so proud of the child you were. Okay? And the woman you become. You're truly life's greatest gift, your sister. Michael, we are so honored and blessed to welcome you into our family. Really. I want to back up a second. I was talking about everything that I see in Michael, and a couple of things that really sets him apart from me. He's a better fisherman than I am. A hell of a lot better golfer than I'll ever be. Michael, you are a better ping pong player than I am. Everyone, please join me in a toast to Heather and Michael. One last thing. I promise. Heather, Mom and I have watched you drag us around for 24 years. Since you were big enough for it to cover your entire body. Any chance of us keeping it?
No way.
I knew that would be your answer. Everyone, thank you.
At this time, I'd like to